My first recollection of the ponies is falling off one when I was probably about 4 years old. So it wasn't exactly that I made a connection, it was more of the fact that I was on top of a big hairy thing and then I fell off it and hurt myself. You know, I grew up around the ponies, so although my parents separated when I was very small, I didn't live with my dad, and my dad is where the ponies were, but I used to go and stay there, and obviously the ponies was a big thing. My family has been breeding felt ponies since 1957, and my dad started breeding with a couple of mares and a stallion. When everybody else was getting out of horses and getting into tractors, he kind of saw the benefits of ponies. And then my sister, who's quite a bit older than me, she got heavily involved when she was younger, and then I took over the herd in 1995. And now I've got a 16-year-old daughter, Flo, who's heavily involved with the ponies as well. Felt ponies were bred as pack ponies for centuries, so they're native to this part of the world, and up until the turnpike roads came in, pretty much everything in Cumbria was carried on the backs of ponies with pack saddles, and trains of ponies going from Kendal to London, I think twice a week. Although most natives, you could probably say the same thing, felt ponies are extremely hardy, so they can winter out and survive and actually do well out on the fells and the commons where there's not much good to eat. So they're very, very hardy. Some of these ponies I've known, you know, I've got a 26-year-old pony that I've known since she was a foal. So I have deep and meaningful relationships with a lot of these ponies, especially the ones I've been travelling with. You do any length of travelling on the roads with an animal and you get to know each other, and you get to know each other's tricks and each other's ways, and you can communicate on one level. Obviously that's like quite different to speaking with a person, but I regard these ponies as my family, most definitely. Fell pony breeders are endangered, actually, as much as the fell ponies are. The breeders are in decline because it's an ageing population of breeders, and who's going to take on a herd of horses, because it's not an easy way to make a living. You think about stepping away from it all every day in the middle of winter when you're up to your knees in mud, like, why am I doing this? What's the point? I think, you know, there's times where you obviously make choices in your life, and I chose to take this path. And once I've chosen that, you're kind of on it. You know, like I said at the start, you know, these horses are my family now. You can't just walk away from them. Do I feel a responsibility to? I don't feel a responsibility to continue the tradition. It's much deeper than a responsibility. It's just what I do. I made a decision 25 years ago to take on this herd of horses, and that's probably the best decision I ever made in my life. They're very grounding, ponies, very humbling. But they also give you, doing the kind of stuff I do with them, freedom. You know, I could just take off tomorrow with all of them. There's something really powerful in being able to do that. Yeah, not many people really know me, actually, so I don't really care how they perceive me. I'm just doing my own thing, whatever they think or not. It doesn't matter, I'm just doing it anyway, so.
And lastly, what's the main emotion you feel towards your future as well as the fell ponies?
Interesting question. Optimistic. Where do I see myself in the future? Sitting in this chair with a longer beard, a bit greyer, talking about ponies.